All right. All right, for everyone, for all our students and everything that is on, we'll ask you to go ahead and just stay muted and off video until it's your turn to present. Judges, if you would mind staying on video, that's really helpful for us as we want to make sure that the students see your bright and shining faces. So let me see who we got here in the attendees. Perfect. We'll give one more second. I know Laura's on the phone with Carol, and then we'll kick things off. Thanks for your patience, everyone.
So I just talked to Carol. She went through that same link that you sent, but she says the same one. So somehow she's not getting on. She's going to call, and I think that's the best she can do. I told her we have everybody.
Okay.
So I'm not sure what happened. She says bye last week.
Yeah. Okay. And that's definitely her panelist link. So I'm hoping.
I know, because we want her to be able to say hello. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'll go ahead and start with logistics, and then we can go, if Carol hops on, we'll give her the welcome. So how this will work, this is our fifth, is that right? Fifth?
Fifth, and we had one combined. I said fifth, sixth.
Yeah, so we have done 5 of these over the last week and a half, and it's been awesome and really rewarding to see all of the students from across the region. We have 7 states as part of this grant. And we are working on behalf of the Appalachian Regional Commission Power Grant. The Consortium for Entrepreneurship Education, EntreEd, is the funded partner, and that is Laura's home organization. And they are partnered with the Adventure Group, which is my home organization, along with the National Association for Community College Entrepreneurship and the National Center for Resource Development to provide entrepreneurship education for both teachers and students across a 7-state region. So we're just really, really excited to have everyone join us today as we wrap up our 5th of 5 pitch contests this spring. So I will ask Carol, if you do hop on, to just please jump in. So my name is Amber Ravenscroft. I serve as the program manager, so kind of managing the logistics and overall grant management. And Laura, I would ask you to introduce yourself on behalf of the region.
So I'm Laura McCall, and I'm the regional director for 5 states. So I've been happy to do all these with Amber. It's been a hugely successful endeavor on our part as one of our ways that we pivoted in EntreEd and Adventure to provide online opportunities in entrepreneurship. So welcome students, welcome judges. We're really happy everybody's here, and teachers, mentors. Thank you everyone for your time.
And then I think that we do have Carol on via phone. So Carol, are you able to unmute and say hello? I have her as an attendee, I think. She came in as an attendee. And I'm asking to unmute and it's not working. All right, Carol, we will continue to try to troubleshoot that. I am requesting you to unmute and it's not, I think because you're dialed in on a phone, it might not be working. So Carol is the awesome point of contact for our local partner, WRESA, and she has done a fantastic job of kind of getting everyone to the table to have representation across their region. Carol, are you able to?
There she is. I see her.
Can you say hey?
Hey, trouble. Me above my hug.
Hey, Drew.
Okay. All right. So we have some awesome judges today. I just want to highlight those. So we have Ann Bass with the Appalachian Regional Commission, Christy Cheek with the Buncombe County School Foundation, Tyler Forster with Team Industries, Dr. Hugh Hillen with Western Carolina University, and Sophia Paulos with the Graham County Economic Development. And so something that we'll encourage each of the judges to do throughout this competition is to ask questions, to make sure that you're providing constructive feedback to every team. It's really, really important for them to go on and hone these ideas in the future. So there will be a Q&A round for each of the student teams after they've done their live pitch. How this will work, we'll have 5-minute pitches with each team. That will be, there will be a 1-minute notification from Chris Leonard, who will go ahead and spotlight. She's with the Adventure Group, and she'll help facilitate the kind of management of the team. So Chris, you want to give us a little wave? You should be at the top now.
Yep. Hi, everybody. I'm Chris. I'm really excited for you guys today. Like she said, you are going to have a 5-minute pitch. Around 4 minutes, I'm going to hold this sign up to let you know you have 1 minute left in order to finish your pitch. And then I will lead you into your 3-minute Q&A session with the judges. And then once that is over, I will then allow the judges 2 minutes to put their scores in for you. And then I will also be telling you guys who is up first, who should be on deck, ready to go after that pitch, so on and so forth until we're done with today. And then I'll lead Amber back into the spotlight, and then we will tally things up, okay?
Thank you. So keep an eye out for a 1-minute pitch. We also encourage teams to time yourselves when you start as well. At 5 minutes and 10 seconds, I will mute you just to keep us on track. And if you do go over that 5-minute pitch, there will be a 2-point score deduction on your final scores, which might not seem like a lot, but a lot of our final winners of these other pitch contests have lost by like decimal points. So two points is actually a lot in the span of this competition. So try to, as hard as you can, to stick to that 5-minute pitch and keep an eye out for Chris's 1-minute warning. Immediately after that 5-minute pitch, we'll go into a 3-minute Q&A session where we'll ask the judges to provide feedback and questions. And then there will be a 2-minute window for judges to submit their scores in Venture Dash and for our on-deck team to go ahead and get ready and get set up. This is the process for the pitches and how they will be presented. So this is the order that you will be going in. We have Photo Pop, Owl Art, Graham & Co., Smart Syringe, Bare Necessities, House Herbs, 9 Lives, and Smoky Mountain Board Games. Chris, is that how you have the order, or do you have it in alphabetical? I can't.
I have it in that order, yes.
Okay. So this is the order that we'll be calling you on. So we'll go ahead and get Photo Pop set up. If you are sharing your screen, go ahead and start sharing your screen. And Owl Art, you'll be on deck. And then now I'm going to hand it over to Chris, so she'll kind of maintain the next steps throughout the rest of this, and I'll keep an eye out. Photo Pop, is anybody sharing their screen, or will it be the one with the frames? You want me to spotlight that?
All of us are showing stuff, ma'am.
Okay. So then I would ask everyone else to maybe put your view in speaker view, since we have multiple speakers. This is a little bit of a unique competition because many of these teams are joining us over spring break. And so that's, I think, just one, I want to applaud your dedication for getting on spring break. That's awesome. And 2, that will mean we have multiple students dialing in from home. So I encourage speaker view if possible for the judges, particularly, so that you can see everybody. And then Chris, I'll let you go ahead and take it away, and whenever Photo Pop's ready.
All right, so Photo Pop, if you guys are ready to go, I just wanted to let Owl Art know that they are on deck. So just to be ready for after the Q&A session and the scoring session, they will be up next. But Photo Pop, if you guys are ready, I'm ready to time you. So whenever you guys start, I'll click my little button, okay? All right, good luck.
Thank you. Hi, my name is Elle, and our team created Photo Pop, Pictures That Pop. It's a flexible framing system that lets you pop a picture on a frame, and it solves problems like displaying odd-shaped photos, adding multiple pictures like a collage, moving them around or switching them out. Plus, it helps get rid of clutter too. Photo Pop works by using a flat tile with pegs on one side and adhering 3M sticky strips to the photo, which are easy to remove. Then you literally just pop it on.
Hi, my name is Photo Pop offers a variety of to choose from. You can pick tie-dyed frame, solid picture frames, or you can even do painted frames or spray painted frames. We even sell plain wood frames, so if you feel like getting creative, you can decorate them yourselves. If you will turn your attention to Emma, she will show you the plain wood frame.
This is the plain frame. These are handcrafted quality frames that allow you to attach pictures without having to use frame systems that damage your photos with magnets, pushpins, or clip. PhotoPop is available in 3 sizes. If you will turn your attention one more time to Elle, she will show you the sizes. The small is $10. And the cost to make the small frame is $3.75, and the profit is $6.25. Medium is 15, cost to make is $4.75, and the profit is $10.25. And large is $20, cost to make is $50.50, and the profit is $14.40.
Each frame comes with 3M sticky strips and different sized tiles to accommodate your needs. We even include the hardware to hang the frame, as I will show you here. This is the hardware. This is our large tile, our medium tile, and our small tiles. We are going big. We will be selling them at Livingston Kelly's Photo Shop in downtown Sylva, North Carolina, at our local craft fairs on the weekend. Our upcoming plans are to advertise on the internet by setting up a Facebook business page and possibly using Etsy. So far, we have been a big hit with moms, grandparents, and school teachers and teenagers.
Our team has even created an advertising commercial in the form of a slideshow. We will attach the slideshow to our Facebook page so that customers can learn about the photo pop and see how it works.
Currently, we are in the creative planning stages of expanding our business. We are working with local school teachers in developing large photo pop frame to replace classroom bulletin boards.
We want you to invest in us because any money we receive will be put back into the business to grow it. We are already branching out since we talked with you last. We will be selling special hooks that specifically fit photo pop frames so that customers can hang jewelry and other items on. We have also created a shelving system that attaches to the frame. Photopop is not only a new kind of frame, with shelves and hooks, it's transformed into being a scrapbook for your wall. The possibilities are endless. We believe in this product and it works. Our team has already sold over $200 worth of Photopop frames to friends and family, and our goal is to sell at least $1,000 worth of product this year.
Customers are already enjoying Photopop. We are excited to make it available to everyone, and we are ready to start producing and hit the ground running. Thank you for your time and consideration. But I do have one question for y'all. How many would you like to order?
We are
Photopop.
Alrighty, you guys, thank you so much. You guys did so great for being the first group. Right now, we are going to go ahead and move on to the Q&A session. So judges, if you guys are ready, I will give you 3 minutes to do your question and answer session, and then we will move on to scoring, okay? Do any of our judges have any questions?
This is Christy, and I do. Where do you get your materials from?
From Oxford's. It's a local store. Vidi, would you like to tell them the materials?
Yes, the materials are pine board, pegboard, 3M sticky strips, paint or tie-dye, screws, and nails.
So this is Anne. Do you build them yourselves? And if so, do you have enough money to go, immediately into production, or are you looking for funding from investors?
We have already sold all of these that are here. We have 10 in stock right now, and we use the money from selling the frames to put it back into the business.
Hello, this is Yue. I have a question about how you came up with this cool idea. Was it through personal experience?
Yes, my mom has always had trouble finding a frame that would fit her picture. And then me and my team got together and we thought of the idea of Photopop.
Okay, a follow-up question. You said you pre-sold $200. What were the sizes of the frames that you sold primarily?
The sizes of the frames that we sold are small, medium, and large.
So it was an even spread across the 3 sizes? Okay. Thanks.
Hi, this is Sophia, and I'm curious if you've calculated your labor costs by figuring out how much time it takes you to make each one.
It takes us an hour to make the frame, not including the decorating of it. The team divvies up parts, so some of us does the tie-dyeing, and we are moving into, instead of having the tiles, we are 3D printing them. Emma, would you like to tell them a little more about that?
So this is the 3D printed tile. These are a little bit more less labor intensive, and they're also cost effective. So we'll be making more money that way.
All right, judges, we have about 10 seconds left. Thank you so much, PhotoPop. If you guys want to go ahead and mute yourselves and turn off your cameras, I want to let Al Art know that they are on deck to get ready. And right now, judges, you have a 2-minute period to put in your scores.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Al Art, are you going to be sharing your screen?
Yes, we are.
Okay, great.
All right, can y'all see our screen?
Yep.
Okay.
If you want to go ahead and put it in present mode so that we
Hold on, let's see. Really quick. Where's the present?
slideshow and then from beginning.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
And then we're gonna go ahead and spotlight you, and then I'll also spotlight Chris. So keep an eye out for her 1-minute warning.
And then we still have 1 minute to let these judges put in their scores unless they say that they're ready now. I'll go ahead and give them the 1 minute, okay?
So she'll let you know when to start. Judges, there will be a brief period at the end if you need to revise your scores, but we would ask that you please submit those as timely as possible so that we can announce live the winners.
Okay. So my name is Ada, and I'm Sarah, and we.
One sec. Hang on 1 sec till we give you a cue. Okay. Sorry about that.
Okay.
I'll let you know. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
All right, judges, how are we doing? Are we doing okay?
I'm ready.
You ready? Is everybody else ready?
Yeah, I'm relieved we can go back. So,
yes, I'm ready.
Okay, sounds good. All right, Al Art. Like Amber said, I will show you my 1 minute sign at 4 minutes during your pitch, and then we will move on to the Q&A session after that, okay? All right, and you guys can go ahead and start.
All right. So my name is Ada, and I'm Sarah, and we are the creators of Al Art, which stands for Others Will Love Art. Okay. Does your art look like this?
Or we can make it look like this.
There, Al Art is a monthly subscription box that includes many things, such as art collectors, cards made by us, stacked off cards, colored by numbers, customized to match each monthly theme, our mascot, Hootie the Owl, which is right here, and then custom pins of our logo.
Our business works by, like, you will get supplies each month in a box, and in this box
there will be collector cards that we have pre-made, and there will also be blank ones that you can make yourself according to the theme or prompt of our box. So here are a few examples of our box. This is our color by number, which we have custom made to match our logo for each monthly theme of our box. We also have here our pin, which is showcasing our sketch box. Here is our mascot, Hootie the Owl, which is also customized to match each box. Here's all 4 box themes that we have. And then here is an example of our sibling art box and everything that it includes. It includes Sharpies, some liner pens, and in every box you get a pencil and sharpener. And there will be different supplies for each month so that you can create different art and learn different techniques. So within our box, we will include an access code, which you can access through a link that is included in the art box, and with access to a tutorial that can help you better your art skills. There will also be prompts that can help you get an idea of what you're going to make for your art, and it will give you an idea of what you make. Here is some pictures of clips from our videos. This is a card that we've made in our sibling art box, in our watercolor box, our paint box, and our sketch box. And here's an example of what our prompt will look like. It'll just give you what's all the materials in each box, what you get in every box, and then how you can use it to make your own piece of art. And then also we have our monthly themes that are laid out. We have our watercolor, stippling, art, paint box, sketch box, colored pencil, charcoal, and many more. And it just lays out each of our themes for the whole year of 2021. Our target audience will specifically be teens, but anyone can do art, so anyone can get our books. Our product helps solve people who have lack of art skills or who want to be or want to learn more about art. We also want to help teens who are bored, because boredom can lead to depression, and we want to help stop that. So we will donate a percentage of our funds to a suicide prevention program. For just $30 a month, you can get the best deal there is. And our products will be purchased at outart/hoodiecraftbox.com. And then for more questions, you can call our number 828-788-2112.
That was great. Thank you so much, Owl Art. You guys did awesome. All right, so right now, judges, we are going to move into our 3-minute question and answer session. And I want to go ahead and let Graham and Co know that they are on deck. So just to be prepared within the next few minutes that they will be presenting. So judges, if you guys want to go ahead with your questions, I'll start the timer and you guys have 3 minutes, okay?
How much does it cost to make one of your boxes?
It costs us between $20 and $25 to make each box, but whenever we get the money to mass produce our boxes, we will be buying it in bulk, which will be less cost for us.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, this is Christy. And so it's the $30. That's not for a subscription. Was that just a box? And then if not, do you plan to sell a subscription? Maybe there is a subscription in the future. So if you like something like that, that could be a possibility.
So just for a month or one box, it's $30. But we also have a 6-month and 12-month subscription. For the 6 month, it's $165 for 6 months, and then $320 for 1 year.
Hi, have you sold any boxes yet?
We have not sold any boxes yet, but we plan to.
Have you tested them on friends?
We have.
Our
Yeah.
family members said they really liked the idea, and we showed them our videos that we made, and they said that they would probably buy this if it was something that we could put up.
Are there
Yeah, we have you can go ahead.
sorry, I did. Are there similar products or services out there, and how is your product and service more superior compared to them?
So yes, there is several other art boxes out there, but the ones that we have looked at are lots more expensive and also don't include as much. Usually art boxes just contain the materials for you to create art, but ours includes art collector cards, scratch off cards,
And like
color by numbers.
yeah, we also have like many extras, like we have some pins that we made and our little also that you can collect each month. And we also have like things that come extra that can change each month. Like we have a color by number that we will have each month as well.
So there's many extras that we include within our art box that many other art boxes don't have.
Okay, that's all great. Thank you so much, judges. That's the end of our Q&A session. If you all want to go ahead and start to put your scores in. Al Art, thank you again so much. I'm going to go ahead and ask you to turn off your camera and to mute whenever you are ready. So that way Graham and Co. will be able to present, and they are coming up next. So judges, you have about 1.5 minutes left, okay?
All right, thank you.
And I do want to, Carol, I believe you're on. If you wouldn't mind unmuting and turning on your video and just saying hello, we're thankful that you were able to hop in here. Carol, are you there?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Right when you said, Carol, I think you're on, it bumped me off and I had to go back in. I'm sorry.
Not a problem.
So what did you just say?
If you wouldn't mind just saying hello and introducing yourself, and then we'll go to the next one.
Hi, everyone. Sorry, it took me forever to get on. It was my browser and I had to go to a different browser, and I'm finally in. So thank you all for doing this for us today. I really appreciate your time and your assistance. And I am sorry that I am so tardy getting here, but thank you all.
Thank you, Carol. And then Graham and Co., you are all set to start getting ready here. If you want to unmute, share your screen, however you'd like to get set up here.
Okay, judges, how are we doing? Do y'all need more time, or are you ready?
Ready. Who's up next? After Graham.
So Graham and Co. is going to present, and then on deck we have Smart Syringe. So they will go ahead and be ready to present once the next scoring session is over. All right, judges, if you guys are ready, we are going to go ahead and start with Graham and Co. Just so y'all know, you have your 5-minute pitch, and then at minute 4, I'm going to hold up this sign to let you know you have 1 minute left. And then after that, we will move on to your Q&A session, okay? All right, and you guys can go ahead and start whenever you're ready, and I'll start my timer.
Good morning. We're Graham and Company, and we want to introduce you to Quad Fusion. Do your kids make a mess in the morning? I mean, look at this tube of toothpaste. You can't even close the cap. Or maybe you're a traveler, always on the go, looking for more convenient ways to do things. Let me introduce you to Quad Fusion. Quad Fusion is a 4-in-1 product that combines all of these items into one toothbrush. It has a push button that will dispense toothpaste through the bristles. It will also make sure you have all the things required by your dentist. It has a floss insert, so it's easy to use the floss. At the bottom, it has a screw cap for mouthwash, so you can just turn it over, unscrew the cap, take a swig, and you're done. And last but not least, it has a rinse cup, which also is used as a cap to help finish your morning routine. And then you're ready to go. Not only will it make your life easier, but you can also throw it in a bag or a purse for more convenience and have a clean mouth anywhere you go throughout your busy day.
We believe that our product is better than any product on the market because it is a cheaper version of an electric toothbrush with much more options. We also plan to start advertising. We will start with social media ads. As I'm sure you have scrolled through Facebook or Instagram, any of your apps, and you have seen ads pop up. How would you like to see one of our ads? Well, we're going to start with our social media ads and move on to local ads such as newspapers and billboards in our community. Lastly, we plan to advertise just through word of mouth because things can get around. And once people start hearing about how great our product is, they will want it.
Let's talk about pricing strategies. We will sell our complete toothbrush for $24.99. We'll also offer replacement cartridges for each part of the toothbrush. To keep customers coming back for more, there will be 3 replacement cartridges in each pack. 3 toothpaste cartridges will cost $10, 3 floss inserts will cost $9, and 3 mouthwash inserts will cost $5. Our expected profit for the whole toothbrush will be $19.40. Toothpaste cartridges will be $1.75. Floss inserts will be $2.25, and mouthwash inserts will cost $2.75.
Our team worked hard on developing a 3D prototype using a 3D software, which allowed us to get a better feel for the product. Looking forward, we plan to figure out the next steps in the production process. We showed the 3D module to people around the school and got a lot of positive feedback.
If we win the prize money, we plan to use it to further our vision of Quad Fusion. We expect our profit to double in a short amount of time.
This is the model we printed. It's just a base model. We designed multiple, but decided on this one just as a prototype. And we appreciate all of you for taking the time out of your day to listen to our pitch. Hope you enjoyed, and always remember, no mess, look your best. We are Graham & Company, and I hope you had a great day.
All right, thank you so much. I didn't even have to show you my sign. You guys are great. Right now, we're going to go ahead and move into our 3-minute Q&A session with the judges. So if you all are ready to ask your questions, I'll start the timer after the first question is asked. And then just as a small reminder, Smart Syringe, you are going to be on deck here soon, okay?
So I'm really excited that you guys developed a product that requires refills. Like the floss inserts and things like that, I think is really clever because it makes people continue to buy your product, even if your toothbrush stands the test of time. My question is, the bandwidth was a little wonky on when you were explaining your pricing strategy. So I was wondering if you could just do a quick review of that for us again. Like, what, not even, yeah, that would be awesome.
Well, we will be selling our complete toothbrush for $24.99, and then the 3 toothpaste cartridges will cost $10, and 3 floss inserts will be $9, and 3 mouthwash inserts will be $5. And our expected profit, because when we make it, it costs money, so we're going to be selling it. And the complete toothbrush we'll get $19.14 out of, and then out of the toothpaste cartridges we'll be getting $1.75. And out of the floss inserts, $2.25, and out of the mouthwash inserts, $2.75.
Excellent, thank you.
Yes, I have a question about the marketing. I know you started your slide talking about kids making messes. Now, is this going to be product marketed to parents, or is it going to be marketed to teenagers? Who are you marketing this product to?
We're marketing towards messy kids and parents on the go, just for a more convenient way to travel, and for, you know, the little kids, they don't make such a mess in the bathroom.
Okay.
So have you thought about introducing this in a dentist office? And if so, would you market it to dentists?
Prototyping stage right now, but we hope to one day get there.
So since the young kids will be the ones using the toothbrush, how much does the prototype weigh currently, and what is your final product weight?
We're not
Ideal
really
weight.
sure. 3D printed this model, so we don't have an actual estimate for that. It shouldn't be too heavy. It has no electronics in it. It just has any normal thing that a toothbrush would have.
Okay, thank you.
So have you tried your prototype? Have you been able to test it?
We just
Each of you?
To an actual testing part. We're hoping that's going to be our next step, is actually getting these fully developed and using them.
And just for clarification, the actual toothbrush, are you using a toothbrush from like another company that you know, that you can just purchase and then put on there, or are you also making your own toothbrush?
We're hopefully making our own, just using models and getting our own materials and investing in companies to help us fully develop this.
All right, judges, that's all the time we have right now for the Q&A session. Thank you so much, you guys, for a great presentation. Up next, I just want to let Smart Syringe know one more time that they need to be on deck. Judges, you now have a 2-minute time period to put your scores in, and then we will move on to the next business, okay?
And I think it's good. I've said this over the past couple of competitions, but every single one we've done so far, we gave great round 1 feedback, and these teams have done a fantastic job of taking that into account and really adjusting their pitches. So I do want to, for the judges, I want to let you know that they have done a fantastic job of applying that feedback across the board, across all 5 competitions. So I'm just really proud to see how you all have grown your business ideas and kind of where you are today. So. And then, Chris, can you remind, we have Smart Syringe up, and then who is on deck after Smart Syringe?
It'll be Bare Necessities.
Okay, great. So I think Smart Syringe, you are sharing your screen. So if you want to go ahead and try that, we can get you all set up here.
Okay, judges, you have about 1 minute left to put your scores in.
In Smart Syringe, you'll want to go ahead and hit present there.
Okay.
And then make sure you're all unmuted. I'm going to leave it on. I encourage everyone to leave it on speaker because I know you have multiple people in different locations.
Okay, judges, how are y'all doing? Do you need more time?
I'm ready. Thanks.
Okay. Alrighty, smart syringe. I am restarting your timer. Just so you all know and remember, I will hold up this 1 minute sign whenever you all have 1 minute left of your pitch, and then we will move on to the Q&A session, okay? All right, I'll go ahead and start my timer whenever you guys are ready.
Smart syringe. Smart decisions start with us.
Our product is a single-use syringe and needle that self-destructs after one use. The product works by retracting the needle inside the syringe once it has been used and then releasing a sealant that will secure the needle inside the syringe so that it cannot be used again.
Adlai Stevenson, in a speech about Eleanor Roosevelt, said she would rather light a candle than curse the darkness. When Miss Roosevelt saw a need or a problem in her community or nation, she didn't sit back and hope the change would come. She dedicated herself to making the changes happen. We have a problem that needs to be solved. The current design of most commonly used needles leave the needle exposed, after which can lead to finger pricks, bodily injury, and even death through the spread of bloodborne diseases.
All these pictures you see here were taken in and around our community, in our parks, other public places for anyone to see and get injured on.
Syringe reuse is a worldwide problem that results in the transmission of millions of bloodborne diseases each year. According to the World Health Organization, 16 billion injections are given to that is estimated that 6.7 billion are done with reused equipment. 40% of all new hepatitis C infections last year were caused by reusing needles. The CDC estimates that approximately 385,000 injuries with contaminated needles and other sharp devices occur annually among hospital-based healthcare personnel. That's 1,000 injuries a day. Many more occur in other healthcare settings, such as emergency services and emergency care and nursing homes.
Our target audience is pharmaceutical companies, healthcare providers, and organizations that supply or sell needles and syringes to hospitals, medical facilities, and individuals. We hope our product success will eventually lead to only single-use syringe on the market so we can combat diseases and injuries caused by exposed needles. We also hope the inability to reuse needles will be a deterrent for drug abusers.
Close to home. We are passionate about our product because we have personally seen how drug abuse and reusing needles can destroy homes, families, and lives. My mom was a drug abuser who reused needles. As a child and even now, I lived in constant fear, not knowing whether she had contracted a deadly disease or had given me one. This is not something I would wish on anyone.
My mom also abused drugs, and as a result of this, I was removed from my household at a very young age. Just recently, I've been able to have a relationship with her. So if there's anything we can do to stop the drug abuse going on each and every day, I absolutely want to do it.
We started our business as a group of friends concerned about the drug problem in our community and the fact that these used needles were being found in recreation areas, parking lots, and even school playgrounds. We had a brainstorming session and the idea of smart syringe came to us. We developed a prototype using a 3D printer and sought help of the business professionals. We are working with a mentor who has experience in the pharmaceutical industry. He has a degree in physics and a doctorate in engineering. He helped build infusion pumps and blood testing machines. He has been guiding us through the design and patent process. We will soon utilize the local university's business department to develop a working prototype. Once these steps have been completed, we will seek the guidance of our mentor to market our product to pharmaceutical companies.
Through great opportunities, we have close to $900 in our business account. We will work with a local lawyer who will help us with the legal aspects associated with our business. She will also help us secure small business grants. Since we are utilizing a university's business department to make the working prototype, the only fee we'll have is the cost of materials, which we will pay out of our $900. The materials will be less than $10 because we only need plastic, needles, glue, and sealant. Once we begin manufacturing the needles, the cost will be approximately 4 cents per needle based on the similar products on the market.
Why is our product better than the competitors? Price and design. Our competitor's single-use syringe could still allow someone to break the plastic syringe and access the needle. This could be done by accidentally stepping on the syringe, exposing the needle inside. Our design creates a sealed protective barrier around the needle after it has been used and retracted back into the syringe. Even if someone accidentally stepped on the needle, it would still be sealed in the protective layer. We plan to use recyclable plastic, helping the environment and keeping our costs low. We need your help. We saw a problem in our community and we didn't curse the darkness. We lit a candle. Some might think the task before us is too daunting for a group of kids, but where would we be if every inventor gave up on his or her ideal because the task before him seemed too difficult. By supporting our business, you will be doing your part to make our homes, our school, our communities, and our world a better place. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Smart Syringe. That was wonderful. Okay, judges, we will have our 3-minute Q&A session. I hope you guys are ready. And I will start the timer whenever somebody asks the first question, okay?
Oh, I'm sorry, I muted myself. I think this is a great idea, and I love that you guys were inspired by a need and a concern immediately in your community. My question is, in addition to working with someone who understands the technology behind making a syringe and working with someone, which I commend you on, what advertising and marketing efforts do you guys think it would take to really kind of break into the market? And do you have someone in mind that you think, or an organization that you think could assist you with that?
Well, personally, like, we live in a rather small town. So last year, whenever our idea first came into play, we actually had our local newspaper write an article about us, which kind of already pushed us off, because I know even after that, I had people asking me, so when's this going to happen? Like every other day, they're like, oh, we heard about that, blah, 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 blah. So I think just coming from such a small community as is already helping us. Not to mention that we have social media in a modern world and so many other great opportunities.
Awesome, thank you.
So did you, when you were, did you say you had already made a prototype? I might have misunderstood that. And then if so, did you, and you did that with the help of your mentor? Is that what you said? I just needed some clarification on that.
No, we did have a working prototype last year, but we were in the school that we were at had provided us with the materials needed to make that, so that cut down on the cost of helping to make the prototype.
Yes, we had access to a 3D printer last year, so we were able to 3D print our idea at the moment. So, and when we were going to get our prototype to start working on, COVID shut down the world. So
All right, judges, we have time for one more question.
Tyler, you want to go ahead?
I don't really have a question. I was just going to say I think it's a really good idea. And one thing for the marketing, so you talk about going through pharmaceutical companies. I think this product really has its own place without having to go through pharmaceuticals. I think you can do a lot of stuff through community-based state grants. I mean, I know in our community around here, we have programs kind of like this, but nowhere near as good of a product. So I think this has its own place where you could start small and not have to go straight through pharmaceuticals. But I just wanted to make that statement.
Okay, thank you so much. Oh, I'm sorry. And I'm sorry, we're out of time.
That's all right. That's all right. Hooray. Good job.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Smart Syringe. You guys did a great job. Right now, we are going to go into our 2-minute scoring session. And we have up next is going to be bare necessities. So if we want to go ahead and start that, I'm sorry. Amber lost internet, so I am the host now. I have commandeered this boat. So we are going to go ahead and move into that 2-minute scoring session, bare necessities. You guys are up next. After that, we are going to go and move on to house herbs, okay? And I think Amber's back now, so that's good.
I had a panic attack, everyone. Hi, sorry about that. Okay, so you said house herbs is up. Chris, are they getting house herbs? Do you have a PowerPoint or anything?
No, so it's actually Bare Necessities is getting ready to be, we're doing the scoring session now. They have about a minute and a half left. And then it's Bare Necessities. Then after that will be House Herbs.
Okay. Lisa, can you let us know who we need to spotlight on your side for the Bare Necessities pitch, please?
Amber, is Lisa Cook there? I know her student is on. Can you see your student?
Okay.
Here.
I'm here. I'm here. I might let my assistants, I think they're on too.
Okay.
And if they can help facilitate right now, or when we get started, but my students should be ready to go.
Okay.
Tim, yeah, okay.
Yeah, we're going to spotlight Tim. He's going to be our
Yes.
speaker for the presentation.
Is that, which student number is that? I have a couple different ones on.
I believe he is student 2 or 3. Tim, are you on? Tim's mom, are you on, Katie?
It says student 3 from.
Yeah, there he is. There's Tim.
Oh, okay.
Student 2.
Okay.
Student 2.
And he's ready to
Go ahead.
go. Are you ready for
Okay,
him?
give us 1 second and we'll let you know when, okay? 1 sec.
Okay, judges, how are you doing on timing? Are you all okay? Yeah, all right. Okay, so I'm going to restart my timer. And like all the other businesses before, whenever we hit 4 minutes, I'm going to hold up this sign letting you know you have 1 minute left to do your pitch, and then we will move on to your Q&A session. And I will go ahead and start my timer whenever you guys are ready, okay?
All right, Tim, I think we're ready for you now.
Make sure he's unmuted.
Tim, say hi.
Hi, my name is Timothy with Bare Necessities. Can you hear me? Bare Necessities is a superstore and even more. We now have Bare Essentials gifts, such as candles, soaps, lip balms, and bath salts for Easter and Mother's Day. We started out this year with a cool idea of making dog treats that came from a recipe we saw. This took off, so we utilized our kitchen to begin cooking up other ideas. We are located inside our school, which gives us lots of exposure and makes it super convenient for teachers, staff, and students to come by. We also advertise with marquee signs and announcements, and we even had a booth recently that we advertised on Facebook. Our ingredients are all natural, which makes them a little more expensive, but we buy in bulk so we can price reasonably and competitively.
Okay, that was great. Is there anything else with the presentation, or is he finished?
This part's Tim's part's finished.
Okay, then we'll move on to the next person.
So if Grayson or Andrew, Grayson, do you want to tell a little bit about our business? And then we can answer questions. Grayson, are you on?
Grayson, make sure you unmute. Okay, Grayson, are you gonna give a little background on the business? You can go ahead.
Okay, well, I guess on soaps.
No, I'm gonna drop out and see Bo doing.
Lisa, should we move on to Q&A, or do you want us to go ahead and how would you like us to proceed here?
You can go on to the Q&A.
Okay, judges, if you all have any questions, you guys can go ahead and start that now. I'm going to restart my timer. And just so that we know, House Herbs, you guys are on deck. And thank you so much, Bare Necessities. You guys did a great job.
No.
I am just curious if they are planning to do anything in addition. I heard they make dog treats, and I love that they use natural ingredients. So I'm wondering if they've considered making treats for any other types of pets or for wildlife.
Well, and that is something.
Grayson, would you like to tell him? Tell him. Are we going to make treats for other animals? We'll talk about.
Well, or make those own treats for animals.
We've talked about making treats for bears and birds.
And dogs.
Mm-hmm.
That's great to hear. My dad really likes treats for squirrels and birds and dogs. So I'm excited to hear you guys are going to make that too.
Do you have an example of some of your products? Do you put them in a box when you send them out? Or do people come pick them up at school, individual items?
Slade, would you like to tell them? We deliver, but we've also handmade little packaging and decorated little bags, but we can deliver, and then we've also had them pick up, and we sold at a market.
So out of all the products, because I heard candles, soap, bath salt, and then dog treats, out of all those products, which one had been the most popular so far?
Oh.
Which one's been most popular?
Both you do.
You like the soap, don't you?
Yeah, Bo likes the soap.
Soap.
Mm-hmm. Soap has been the best one so far?
Yes, it has been a very popular.
Okay. Are there any fragrances, different fragrances, or for the
Grayson,
soap?
tell her what we use to make the different smells.
Rissa, do you have a candle that you can show there at your house? We're all at our different houses, so we didn't know.
I actually might have one. I'm not sure. I think I burned all of mine.
That shows that they're good and effective products.
So I know that the Pisgah Tuscola football game is one of the highlights of the seasons over there. A huge, huge draw for everybody in the land. And so have you ever sold or set up a booth there to sell your products at?
Grayson, would you like to answer? Grayson's brother plays football. Grayson?
Uh,
Did we sell our products at the Tuscola football game?
yes.
We've had them at different events.
How much do you sell the candles for? How much money did you make?
Andrew, you want to answer? How much do we sell our products for?
No, bucket you honey butt.
What is it? $3? $3?
Take $3.
Don't.
Take $3.
Bucket you honey butt.
All right, thank you so much, Bare Necessities. That was a wonderful Q&A session. Judges, you are now going to be moving into your 2-minute scoring session. And up next, we have House Herbs on deck. So if they want to go ahead and start getting ready. Judges, I'll let you know when you have about 1 minute left, okay? Thank you so much again, Bare Necessities. It was a wonderful pitch.
Thank you so much.
All right, House Herbs, if you're going to be sharing your screen, you can go ahead and start sharing.
Okay.
Okay, judges, how are we doing on time? Are you all okay? Okay. House Herbs, just as a friendly reminder, whenever you guys hit 4 minutes, I'm going to hold up this 1 minute sign, letting you know you have 1 minute left to complete your pitch before we move on to the Q&A session. And those who are going to be on deck after this pitch session and after the Q&A is going to be 9 lives. So if they want to get ready and get prepared, that will be great. And I will start your all's timer whenever you guys are ready, okay?
Okay. Can you see the screen?
Yep, we can see the screen.
Tyra, you can go. Growing a better world, one plant at a time. Company history. Food shortages created by the global pandemic, along with our love and knowledge of plants, inspired us to create a product that would enable people to grow their own food. Since customers will be growing their herbs at home, they will be free from harmful pesticides. After brainstorming multiple ideas, we decided an herb garden would be a great first step. We also wanted to create a growing space for those without outdoor spaces, and with that in mind, we constructed a compact, portable herb garden. Our herb garden will contain everything a beginning grower will need to successfully grow herbs. Each package contains 5 different types of herb seeds. The customers will choose which 5 they want included from a list we will provide, or they may select from categories of herbs such as medicinal or culinary herbs. We will also offer a variety pack that contains seeds from each category. Customers will also receive a growing container with a grow light and soil selected specifically for the types of herbs they ordered. In addition, they will receive a detailed growing guide with common questions and answers about herbs, as well as helpful growing tips. In the growing guide, there will be our email address so they can ask for our help if any problems arise. Target audience. We plan to market our product to the target audience of people living in apartments or without outdoor growing space. We also want to target those who have a difficult time growing plants.
The approximate cost of materials for our herb house is $30. $70 a grow light, $4 for seeds, $2 for soil, and $7 for plexiglass and screws. Assembling the growing container currently takes 1.5 hours. We also have time spent writing the growing guide, and we will have time spent answering customers' questions. So we're adding an additional $20 for time and labor. In order to make a profit, we plan to add almost $10 to the cost of materials and time and labor, bringing the total we plan to charge customers $59.99. The price will allow us to make $10 profit for each house herb sold, and will offer a lower customer price than most of our competitors. For every herb house sold, we will donate $1 to local food banks to help combat hunger.
Why is our product better than our competitors? Our low price and customer service will give us the edge over our competitors. We will offer a detailed information pamphlet to help customers grow healthy herbs and provide our email address so customers can email us if any problems arise.
The Simula product is $65, while this other one that includes the grow light and everything you have is $100. Ours, unlike the previous products listed, the herb house comes at a cheaper price and includes a grow light, soil, chosen seeds, and an informative guidebook.
Marketing and selling. We hope to advertise our product through local online yard sale sites, social media, and our local newspaper, along with selling our product at local small business fair and through online sites such as Etsy.
We need your support. By supporting our business, you will help people have access to pesticide-free food, even during times of food shortages. You'll also be combating hunger because we'll be donating a part of our profits to local food banks. Let's come together and make the world a better place. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, that was wonderful. Thank you so much. Okay, judges, we are going to go ahead and move into our Q&A session. I will start my timer whenever the first question is asked. And just for a friendly reminder, 9 Lives, you guys should be getting ready to be on deck, and we will go ahead and start with the questions. So I will leave it to you, judges.
So I really like the products idea because I know a lot of people that live in condos and apartments, and I know people who are older that might not be able to like go outside and garden anymore, but that makes me think about shipping. And if you guys have thought about what selling your product online might look like and what shipping costs might be for something like that.
I don't think we'll have a shipping cost since this product is already pretty expensive, and also it will come in a box along with seeds and all the other materials.
Yes, you mentioned trying to target people who have trouble growing plants. Do you have any specific way of how you're going to target or market to those specific people?
Along with the container to grow the seeds and everything else, we also have a pamphlet, and in that pamphlet we also put our email addresses. So if they also need help growing, if they have a growing issue that's not covered in the pamphlet, they can email if they have trouble.
Very good, thank you.
Do you include recipes or how to use the various herbs that you're promoting through this? And then my second question would be, do you think you have to have a grow light, or is there an option without one?
We do not have information about the different types of recipes, but you can also choose if you want a grow light or not. So you don't need one if you choose not to have one.
So then you just give additional instruction as to where to place it so it gets enough light.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
So following up on an earlier question about shipping, if you're not planning to, I assume, ship the product to your target market, what is your geographical reach then? How are you going to get the products to people, and how far are your customers?
We plan on giving them to just like friends and family and then telling them to spread the word. And that's pretty much how we'll start it off.
Okay, judges, that was a great Q&A session. Thank you so much. And thank you, House of Herbs. That was a wonderful pitch. Judges, we are going to move into our 2-minute scoring session. So if you guys want to go ahead and start that. On deck, we need 9 lives if they want to go ahead and start getting ready, if they're going to be sharing their screen or just being able to present. We'd like to see you and be able to hear you too. Again, thank you so much, House of Herbs. House Herbs, sorry.
And I just wanted to let them know that if they scale beyond their local geography, I will happily pay shipping. Always charge shipping, it's okay. Until you get big time.
Do I put share 9 lives presentation? Okay, so I think we switch it like doing. Did we start?
No, you guys won't start yet. I'll let you know whenever you start, okay?
Okay, thank you.
We're trying to figure out how to switch the slide.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you,
Oh.
Andre.
Thank you.
Judges, how are y'all doing on time? You guys still have 1 minute left. Are you okay? All right, so we are going to go ahead and move forward. 9 lives, just as a friendly reminder, I will hold this sign up, letting you know you have 1 minute left within your 5-minute pitch. And then on deck is who we need is Smoky Mountain Board Games, just so that they are aware that they'll be coming up after this and after our Q&A and scoring session. So 9 lives whenever you all are ready. I will start the timer and you guys have the floor, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, good luck.
So this is a picture of what the prototype looks like. And the backstory of the product is one day I was walking and I dropped my phone. And me being a person that always drops her phone, I always freak out because I'm like, oh no, I must have broke it. And then I was also thinking about my Smart Tank group. And I was like, what if we thought of a way to make a phone case better than it is? What if we can make it where even if it lands on the front, it is still protected? And now it's going to be Michaela's turn, and she's going to tell you about the design of the phone case.
We have a bunch of designs so you can custom design your own phone case to your liking. We can design the case with paint, markers, and more. With pictures, designs, and stickers, so it's completely customizable. I like the case because the design is unique.
Next is Andre going to tell you about the pricing.
Hello, my name is Andre. I'm here to explain the finances of our product. We have many options to fit the customer's needs, no matter what they are. Our phone cases are made of a special material called sorbothane. The sorbothane we use is bounce resistant and will stop your phone from jumping place to place when it hits the ground. Our product has prices that range from 40 to 50 USD. To create our 9 lives products, it costs 15 USD. For a simple pastel or plain color, it costs 40 USD. For one of our preset cases, it's $45. For one of your very own custom cases, it's $50.
Next is Addison going to tell you about our target customers.
Hi, I'm Addison, and the people we are trying to sell our product to are people who break their phones easily, people who have new smartphones, or just about anyone who owns a phone. The product is for anyone who drops their phone. This product is for anyone of any age. I think she needed 9 lives.
Now Morgan's going to tell you about why our phone case is better than most companies. Our product is different because we make sure that every piece is put together perfectly, because we make our products handmade and other companies use factories to make theirs. So customer satisfaction is guaranteed. People will love the customization of our product and the design made for protection of your phone. We will start selling locally with the hopes of selling our idea to a big phone case company such as OtterBox. Now it's going to be me again. If you should invest in us because we help your phone land on its feet, not its face. We also already met with OtterBox, and even them, a big phone case company, liked our little idea. We can still improve, but with your investment, it can make it better. Also, 50% of the investment will go to a hospital called St. Jude, which researched cancer. We will advertise our product on websites such as Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, and Twitter, etc. Thank you for listening to us today. That is our idea, 9 lives.
That was wonderful. Thank you so much, 9 Lives. Judges, we are going to go ahead and move in to our Q&A session. And again, a friendly reminder, Smoky Mountain Board Games, you guys should be on deck, preparing, ready to go. But I will start my timer whenever the first question is asked, okay?
I'm wondering if you could, well, or just tell me, the prices that you were listing, were those the cost of production, or were those the sales prices?
Andre's going to tell you about that because he's all over that.
Okay, thanks.
Right. So I'm pretty sure it was the last 3. I might have to look at the document again. But the last 3 were the sales prices, and then the $15 was how much it costs to create it.
And the customization, can you explain how that would work? Like they pick their own color, or and how do you do that it doesn't raise the cost too much?
That's a little bit of Michaela's area, so I'll let her talk.
So we are going to, like, they could send in pictures or some stickers, and then we could print them out and put them on the case. The case itself, that's most of the price, and then like other accessories is like some more of it. So all that together is the one price.
Well, first of all, I want to say this is kind of a cool name for a product, because when you first mentioned it, I had no idea it was about a phone case. I thought it had to do with pets or animals. So great job on that. So I was wondering, because you said something at the end, said the case, when you drop the phone, it will land on its feet and not on its face. Can you explain that a little bit? Does that mean my phone won't go face down first instead of the other way around?
That's more of a Madison question.
Okay.
So it involves cats, and you know how most of the time cats land on their feet. So I wanted to incorporate that in our motto. And so even if it lands on the front, as this cover over it, that will land on the front, which is sort of thing, which would make it stay. So that is, I think that's the answer to your question. If you need me to answer it better, you can just ask it again.
No, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Okay, judges, we have about 30 seconds left.
Any other questions?
Yes, are you planning on taking this product in the market, or are you trying to sell your ideas to like an established company like OtterBlocks, like you're mentioning?
I'm gonna let Morgan answer that since she hasn't got to answer a question yet.
For our product, we are planning on selling locally, but then we are thinking about in the end selling our product to a bigger company to make it just to take our idea and produce it and sell it.
Yep, nothing wrong with that.
All right, thank you so much, 9 Lives. Judges, we are going to move into the 2-minute scoring session. On deck, we need to have Smoky Mountain board games to get ready, whether they are wanting to share their screen or get their presenters ready. And again, thank you so much, 9 Lives. That was a great pitch.
Thank you
for having us.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Bye.
All right, and Smoky Mountains, are you going to be sharing your screen with us today?
No, we will not be. We were doing a audible.
Okay, that's good. Thank you. The judges, they still have about 1.5 minutes left, and then I'll let you know whenever you guys can start, okay?
Okay. There, that's good.
Judges, how are we doing on time? Are you guys okay? All right. Well, this is going to be our last business pitch of the day. Smoky Mountain Board Games. Judges, if you guys are ready, if you all, I will hold up this 1-minute little sign here to let you know when you have 1 minute left of your pitch, and then we'll move into your Q&A session, okay?
Okay, sounds great.
Thank you. And I'll start my timer whenever you guys start, okay? Okay, and you guys can start whenever you're ready.
Okay, I think we're ready. I'm Christian.
And I'm Jesse.
And this is our pitch. Before we learned about this competition, we saw this TED Ed about a teacher named John Hunter who created a game for his students called the World Peace Game. And that really inspired us to make an educational game of our own. At first, when we were trying to decide how the game would work, it was really confusing, even for me. And we thought it wouldn't work, but finally we came up with this perfect formula of a tiled path. And one of our main selling points is that this is going to be very educational, very easy, and very fun for children so that they understand how the game works and that they can also learn while having fun.
So the board itself is made up of 2 components, the central board and the board cover. See, the game has you go through multiple arrows, and the game itself is going to include 4 arrows. The era we chose as our prototype is the hunter-gatherer era. And you start here for the hunter-gatherer era. It is a cave. And in each era, you move to a portal, which is how you get to the next era. There is 4 pawns that you can choose from, all different colors. And you move across the board with a tiled path with a dice. There are 4 types of tiles. The plus tile, which gives you an extra turn. The minus tile, which causes you to lose a turn. The action tile, which causes you to draw an action card. There are 2 types of action cards. a friendly card and a foe card. Friendly cards can help your team, while foe cards can hurt your team. And there's the task tile. Task tile calls you to draw a task card, which gives you a question like, when did the hunter-gatherers adopt a sedentary lifestyle? And then it gives you an A to D multiple choice question, like 100,000 years ago or 10,000 years ago. And then at the bottom, it gives you the answer. And the way you switch between arrows is with our game system like this. You can easily switch on to the next era once you get both done. Now Christian will explain.
Our main demographic is children from 10 to 16, some families, and of course, schools. We would advertise and promote our game by going to schools around our area and showing them the game, and maybe even some of them buying it. And soon, once we get the ball rolling on this game and we've produced enough, we're going to try to sell in retail stores like maybe Target or Walmart. And our main plan for the future is to get in with a big business and share part of our game with them, and to create add-on packs that are just one main board and you see some task tiles or task cards. And here's Jesse with the financials.
So currently it costs around $15 to make our game, and we're selling it for around $30. It takes like about a day to make one board game, the whole game. And see, in the future, we can hope to lower this to just a couple hours to make one game, and only $10 to make the game. So that way we can get triple the amount of money it costs to make. And that was our pitch. Yes, thank you for listening to our ideas.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you so much, Smoky Mountain Board Games. That was a wonderful pitch. You guys did a great job. Judges, we will now be moving into our Q&A session. That gives you 3 minutes to ask any questions for this pitch group for this business. And I will set my timer and start it whenever you guys ask the first question, okay?
So I just want you to know you have made lesson plans for all teachers everywhere. So this is awesome. And as a former teacher, I just commend you. But my question is this available in different grade level spans? So like if I add different subject areas, because as a teacher and I want to convey or review information, like this would be the perfect way to have students stay engaged and maybe review information. So if I'm math, is there math lessons? Is there history lessons? I mean, like how big can this get?
I'll let Jesse answer that.
So an idea we had in the future is that since we have this unique board game system that no other company has, we thought that in the future we could release more different types of educational games, like with different types of curriculums, like math or science or things like that. And you'd only have to buy a board cover and whatever comes with it, because you might already have the central board, because it all just attaches using Velcro. And hopefully in the future we can upgrade to magnets for a more secure connection.
Have you guys looked into intellectual property and making sure that you have a trademark on the idea for your game board and the ability to switch it out, as well as the information within it? So all the information on your cards and stuff like that.
Yes.
We have looked into it some.
Yes, we will try to get it patent pended and trademarked for our game only. So that, because it's one of a kind, unique game that uses, of course, Velcro, and that you can attach tons of different boards.
That you don't have to just have one, like, and you don't even have to go in the correct order of the arrows. You can move forward in time, backwards in time. You can only do 2, you could do 1. It just depends on what you want to do.
And our task card, our question on our task cards are from credible sources, so that these are not like fake or wrong. These are from credible sources like Nat Geographic and other credible websites.
So what material is that cover, your brightly colored cover made out of? And is it really durable?
So currently it is like on a harder type of paper and it has been laminated. These are marker, but hopefully in the future we can like maybe print it onto a better material that's more solid and stable, because right now it's a little flimsy, but we hope that in the future to make better quality, of course.
And our main board is not just made from any wood, it's made from wood chips that have been burned together, so this is economically friendly.
It's made of masonite.
Yes.
All right, judges, that's all the time we have right now for questions. Thank you so much. And we're going to move on to our 2-minute scoring session. Thank you so much, Smoky Mountain Board Games. That was amazing.
No, thank you. And hopefully we didn't forget pizzazz.
Pizzazz.
We'll do about let's say 10 minutes for the judges to just kind of review your scores. I know it's a little bit difficult, especially for the first teams, to see kind of what the overall look of the pitch contest is. So let's say 5 to 10 minutes to get all of your scores updated and get them in there. And then teams, we will announce live the winners, and then we'll follow up with you individually. I just want to say fantastic job to all of you. You have been the light of my day, the light of my week. And you definitely, Christian, have the pizzazz. All of you do. So congratulations to all of you, and hang tight here for the next 5 or so minutes until the judges are all set, and we'll go ahead and announce the winners today.
And Amber, I just wanted to echo what you said. I saw these groups early on, and the progress they've made is just astounding. They all did such a great job. And I'm sorry that I wasn't here at the beginning to introduce the judges, and I appreciate each one of you and all the time you've given. You have a hard decision now, so thank you.
So let's do about 5 minutes, and then I'm going to ask the judges just to say a quick hello and a little bit of background on what you all do before we announce the winners as well. So, but Carol, yeah, I mean, spot on. Like, it's been amazing to watch these students grow. So say 5 minutes and we'll be right back. And judges, whenever you feel, maybe if you feel, when you feel good about all your scores, if you wouldn't mind just raising your hand, we'll kind of check, we'll gauge that way. Christy's good. Tyler's good. Christy and Tyler, if you don't mind, why don't we just do a quick introduction of you, each of you, while the other judges are finalizing their scores. So Tyler, would you mind going first for us?
Yes, I've been working at Team Ministries for the past couple of years in the HR department. I graduated from Western Carolina University with a degree in business entrepreneurship, and that's about it for right now.
Awesome, thank you. Sophia, I see you're ready. If you mind saying hello and a little bit about your background.
My name is Sophia Paulus. I'm the Economic Development Director for Graham County, which is one of our most western and most rural counties in the state of North Carolina. I'm also the chairman of the board for Mountain BizWorks, which is a CDFI, and that essentially means it's a nonprofit bank that does loans for people who might have a hard time getting a business loan from a traditional bank. And that's pretty much everyone who has never started a business before.
Awesome, thank you. And Christy, I saw that you had raised your hand. You mind giving a little bit of background on where you are working and what you do?
Yep, surely. And so I started my teaching career over, well, I've been with Buncombe County Schools for 31 and a half years. I started as a marketing teacher at Enka High School, spent 15 years there. Then I went to the central office to be a central office administrator, 16 and a half years. I retired in 2018, started my work with Workforce Development Board. I'm still there, but then I can't stay retired apparently out of the school system. And now I'm leading the Buncombe County Schools Foundation as the executive director there. So this is what retirement looks like for me.
Awesome. Well, thank you for joining us. And Dr. Yu, do you mind saying hello?
Sure. Hi, Yue Hillen. I'm a professor of management in the College of Business here at Western Carolina University. And I actually work with a lot of college students, just like you, have business ideas and want to develop them while they're in school. So I really enjoyed all of your presentations. And I must say, many of these presentations are even better than some of the college students that here. So great job. I can't wait to see what come out of all these ideas.
They're better than mine.
You all did a great job.
Thank you. And then Anne, if you wouldn't mind introducing yourself. And I just want to confirm, Anne, if you are all set with your judging as well.
Yes, I think I'm good. Hi, I'm Ann Bass, and I work for the Department of Commerce, the North Carolina Department of Commerce. So I'm one of those government officials who's here to help, just so y'all know. Now, full admission, I actually have a design degree in landscape architecture. And so I really appreciate the creativity that went into your thinking about the problems that you saw around you and how you could actually do something about them. And then the expressions of them. That board game was gorgeous. But I also have to say, so then I did some economics, and that's what I do now is regional kind of economic development. And I have written many business plans, and I have been too chicken to do any of them. So I've never even pitched them. So you're all ahead of me. But maybe someday I can retire and do one. Maybe. Thank you. Good job. Excellent, everybody.
Thank you. All right, are we ready for the announcements? We've calculated the total. So can you all hear me okay? I'm getting unstable internet. Okay. I've had a little bit of trouble with that today. So our third place is Photo Pop. Our second place is Smoky Mountain Board Games. And our first place is Smart Syringe. So good job, guys. Congratulations to our winners. I do have to say it was very close. Again, it was down to decimal points as it has been over the last 5, but we consider everyone a winner in this process. You all definitely made it to round 2. You've done incredible. You've grown so much, and we're really excited to be able to offer this. So for our winners, we'll be following up with some details on that prize funding, and there will be certificates of participation for all students. We encourage you to put it in your portfolio and come back. We're going to do one in the fall for any of you that are going to be still in middle or high school in the fall. And so we'd encourage you to build your ideas even more and come back and join us in the fall. Laura or Carol, any final thoughts here for the group? And then I'll be in touch via email for the prize winners.
I would love to say something. It's been my absolute joy to do this. This is our last one. It's been the highlight literally of my last 5 months. I can't say enough about these, how far you guys have come, beat out some competition in round 1, and you really stepped up your game. I was on pins and needles. I didn't know who was going to win. It was so close, you can tell. And I'm sorry for the judges today because you have a hard job. But again, thank you, judges. You guys were amazing. You asked some great questions. It really flowed quickly. You played off of each other with those questions, and we really appreciate it. And we'll probably be coming back to you for our fall judging. So stay tuned, and mentors, I know you had a big job, and thank you, because you can really tell that you worked with your teams and you got them do a lot between round 1 and round 2. So thank you, Carol, thank you, Chris. Thank you, Megan. I want to do a shout out for our teammate, Megan, who's done all of our communications and PR for us. That's been a great job. So thank you, thank you.
And congratulations to all the teams. Even if you didn't win this one, come back in the fall and try again, because you all did an awesome job. I'm not kidding. I saw you earlier on, and then to where you are now. They did have a very tough job. But thank you to all the judges. I really appreciate your time and your energy and your help. And I know it was a tough decision, but thank you all. And nice to meet you all. Sophia, are you still on there? I can't see you in my gallery. I used to live in Graham County, so
you know how beautiful it is.
I do. My boys love Graham County.
I tell people, I'm like, yes, I have been stuck on a mountain the entire pandemic. However, it's been on a mountain in Graham County, so I'm okay.
Yeah. Nice to meet all of you, and thank you for all your help. And thank you to Amber and to Laura and to Chris for all their help today and their patience with my computer problems.
Oh, no, it happens. All right. Well, thank you, everyone. We will be in touch via email, but congratulations to our winners and all of the competitors today. You did a fantastic, fantastic job. So take care, everyone, and enjoy your spring break for those of you that joined us. Great job.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone.